and fear of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not fear of people. It is in that sense, it is in that balanced criteria that we can say that Umar in the 7th century was much more highly civilized, advanced, progressed, use whatever flashy term you want, more so than 14 centuries later in a country like Switzerland, a country that is known to be advanced in many respects, including human rights and even laws about the rights of animals. In a West that prides itself of being liberal, secular, and open to all religions and all. Progress is not inconsistent sometimes even with poverty if one cannot help it. Umar was the most civilized, even though his clothes were patched and his shoes were complaining from long walks, shoes that need to be repaired. Yet, in spite of that appearance, he was the most civilized, not only in his time, even in the 20th century or 21st century. That civilization that escaped the Swiss. Now, before finishing, we always call on balance and not just going with emotions in one side or the other. This is an ummah wasat, justly balanced ummah. So having spoken about the negatives, I think we need also to be fair, to relate other important facts. The first, it is truly tragic and sad that in such liberal West, in the 21st century, people want to interfere with the religious rights of Muslims and how they want to build their own places of worship with the excuse that this it challenges the political system and all of this empty excuses that has been given. But yes, 57.5% voted for that, but that means also that 42.5% voted against that repressive and untold measure. Imagine, in the 21st century, in almost every part of the Muslim world, there is one exception, of course, the Holy Land cannot allow building churches in Mecca across from the Haram. That would be, and then not only the Haram, actually all Mecca is Haram. It's almost like building a mosque inside the Vatican. That would not be appropriate or sensitive. There is no question about that. But imagine in the rest of the Muslim world, with this very specific exception, some expanded to the Mecca and Medina and Arabia. There is debate about exactly where but this is a very tiny exception if you're talking about the millions, literally, of churches of Christian minorities in majority